Hey there, and welcome back to another episode of Real Talk and ELT. It's been a minute. I apologize. I had some things to prioritize. I had really good intentions at the beginning of this year, and then I had some really big projects that I had to take care of. So, priorities always come first, but I'm back in action. This probably looks, no, it looks more or less the same. I'm in the same place. Home office, remote working is my BFF, but the podcast is just going to be stripped back now. I'm not really into the fluff, and I don't want to fit into those boxes anymore. And people are just very demanding about how things should look and how professionalism should appear, and I'm just over it, to be honest. I'm over it. So this is going to be the most stripped back version of Real Talk and ELT you've probably ever seen. And what does that mean? I'm just going to get on here. I've got talking points, things that have been going on in my life with projects that I'm involved in. And I'm just going to give you some opinions and perspectives and things that have been going on. So many of you know, obviously, one of the big projects that I'm involved in is working for GT English as the coordinator there. And so I took that on recently, like a year and a half ago, and it's been a wild ride, but it's given me quite a bit of insights into running schools as businesses and what that means, working with teachers, dealing with students, dealing with organizations, dealing with partnerships, and all of that type of stuff. So it's been quite interesting, actually. I've gotten a lot of new skills that I've built, new understandings of how some things probably should go. Nothing's perfect, obviously, so it's just kind of like my little learning curve. But it's been an interesting learning curve. So I've been doing that. I've been doing CELTAs, but CELTAs well, there was a reason, but this year I've been doing CELTAs abroad as opposed to in Brazil, and I've done a couple. Not many. I haven't been able to fit as many in as I would like. However, things are going. I'm organizing myself a little bit better because things are calming down with other issues. So insights about CELTA. What else have I been working on? Oh, I get to do a TKT course in Mexico, which is something new for me. I mean, TKT is relatively familiar. I never took the test specifically, but I understand the Cambridge mindset and dual studying on how to go through that with new teachers coming into the field. So I'll be giving you kind of play by play on how that works out. I've been running lots of teacher training programs specifically this semester, but over the course of 2024, it's been a bit much. So insights into that, because working with teachers is always interesting, different. What else have I been doing? Hang on, I have notes here because I might lose my train of thought, and that's just how it's gonna go. I'm not editing any of this anymore either. You're not gonna get fancy music. You're not gonna get little logos here and there. It's just gonna be like, here's the recording. If you're interested in the content, enjoy. If you don't appreciate anything that I'm willing to talk about, then also I wish you well. Teacher training programs. Oh, just general ELT topics. Obviously, I've been working with a lot more teachers this year because of the projects that I've become involved with. So and it's been interesting because it's been teachers of all walks of life, teachers in all points in their careers. So, people with 20 plus years experience, and then people with no experience just coming into the field. So it's been quite interesting. So what I've decided to do this year is no frills, no fuss, no bullshit. Uh, it's just because I'm not going to be the pretty princess of ELT anymore. I don't think I ever was, but I'm just, I'm a little unrefined. not uncultured, just unrefined. And I feel like sometimes people need to talk to people in a very realistic way, and everything is sugar coated and mass produced and pre-digested on the internet, and I'm kind of over it. So it's gonna just take a turn for here's what it is, here's my perspective. If you're interested, you are super welcome to join me in this little wild ride. If this doesn't fit you and your style, it's not what you're looking for, then listen, you do you. I'm super happy for you identifying that this doesn't serve you. You do you, my friend. So the direction of the podcast going forward for the foreseeable future is going to be, I'm going to try and create content for all of the different little projects that I've been working on and giving you insights into those things, but categorizing them. I don't know if I'm as fancy as like creating playlists, but I'll throw them up on the internet and you guys can pick and choose what's applicable for you, what you're interested in. If you're not interested in it, great. If it's something that you're really interested in criticizing without having a conversation, don't leave a comment, just move on. That's what I can say at this point. Like if you want to have a conversation about it because you have a different perspective, I'm for that. If you just want to criticize it because you're a troll on the internet and you have nothing better to do than to observe other people actually doing things, then just keep moving forward, because I'm going to give you no attention, which is actually what you really want. So that's going to be the vibe this year. But I've got a lot of useful content, I think, for people to start thinking about things, reflecting about stuff, hopefully some good orientation for teachers, whether you're working with other teachers, whether you're working with students, whether you're running your own schools, whether you're trying to build your own school, anybody getting into those initial certifications, helping you along the way, and then also, my standard questions about ELT teaching life in general, like, oh, can we rethink this? Yeah. So it's just going to be a hodgepodge, a mix of all of those things, and unedited, unfiltered, stripped back, because no, I understand nobody has time for all of these fluffy things anymore. You just need the content and you need to move on. So let's go in that direction. So this is going to be a super short episode. Just want to let you know. So when you go on to the either YouTube, on my site, wherever you want to go, I'm going to try and categorize these things so you can easily pick and choose what works for you and what's actually interesting for you. Not just, oh, there's a new episode out, let me start listening to it and waste my time. No, like you can consciously and have awareness about what is going to work for you and what's not going to work for you. And if nothing works for you, then, good luck. I'm still going to make stuff. So like, it is what it is. But I'm here for the people that are interested, that hopefully this is helpful for. And let's get to it, because let's not waste time. Anyways, so I'll see you in the next episodes.